Damn, bro. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What a fucking crazy season this year, bro. Crazy season. Insane, man. First year, any given fucking Sunday, first league, man. First year, it's just been crazy competition, crazy outcomes. And we marched this shit to the playoffs, bro. For real, for real. And like I said, like we gonna always keep this shit going, keep this shit active, and we gonna always add the best competition out the door. I'm gonna tackle a couple of things up in this. As y'all can see, I'm on the NFL playoff bracket for 2024. And I want to go over this playoff bracket. I'm gonna talk about a lot of fucking games, and I'm gonna start over here up on the NFC side. First rounds. Let's start with my game. I did not come perform. Champagne Henry Chicago Bears did not come perform against these fucking Lions. I went to the Lions. I went to Detroit, and I was ready to fucking go. There's no need to go with my stats. This guy right here with the Lions, Jared Goff played amazing, man. He finished with a 141.1 ring, 162 yards, and had 2 touchdowns, no picks, 11 completions, 16 attempts, and 68 pass completion percentage as well. And of course, Jameer Gibbs added 14 attempts for 59 yards and 1 touchdown. Receiving, Jameson Williams had 4 receptions for 105 yards and 2 fucking touchdowns. He went berserk on us, and that ain't even a part. Like Sam Laporte actually added with 3 receptions, 29 yards as well, no touchdown. But that, like I said, that ain't even the best part. The Lions came in playing defense, man. Caleb Williams was out here seeing ghosts. He threw 1 pick, 2 pick, and man, the sacks was just step 1, 2, 3, 4. They got 5 sacks off my boy Caleb. Caleb played ass, man. He did not come perform, and my defense played horrible as well. My offense looked terrible. No need to go over this. As you can see, I play with a 35.2 range. That is horrible. I need to learn from my mistakes, get better type deal. Rushing, not there as well. Everything was horrible, man. So like I said, I ain't need to go over my stats. And as Detroit prevailed over me to get that dub. Now this was a belt to ass right here. I would have gave it to me, but I watched their game. The Eagles just fucking manhandled. He manhandled the 49ers, man. Cal McCoy played with a 133.7 range, 424 yards up in the air, 5 touchdowns and 1 pick. That man was 17 for 25 from the field, 68 yard completion percentage. Rushing, Shaquan added 16 attempts for 80 yards and 2 touchdowns. We go to this receiving, Shannon fucking West. That's something Keon always do, man. Dallas Goedert had 4 receptions for 165 yards, 2 touchdowns. Then he had 5 receptions for 125 yards, 1 touchdown. Devontae Smith added 4 receptions, 72 yards, 1 touchdown. A.J. Brown, 2 receptions, 33 yards, 1 touchdown. No need to go with 49er stats. His ass got his ass whooped. Keon prevailed that game. Then we're going to go over this Packers versus Atlanta. Atlanta been talking shit all year, but he backing that shit up, man. Michael Penix Jr. came out here, performed, played with a 101.7 range, 309 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. That man was 12 for 21 from the field, 57 yard pass completion percentage as well. Bajan added with 12 attempts, 51 yards, and 1 touchdown. Receiving for that man, Kyle Pitts. Of course, the man, he just came back and he putting up numbers. 6 receptions for 139 yards, 2 touchdowns. Drake London added 1 touchdown for 1 reception, 24 yards. And you know that man, did he? Yep, there they go. They was trying to have Xavier Watts, 2 picks, man. This man, James Pierce Jr., whatever the fuck. Here you go. This nigga got a 97 acceleration with a 93 speed as linebacker, man. Bro, what the fuck is going on, my guy? But yeah, Atlanta get the cheese heads out the playoffs. As you can see, he prevailed. Then we're going to go over to this next round. You got the Commanders versus the Eagles. They went at it again. Commanders like, man, this ain't shit to me. Y'all boy, the Eagles ain't really shit to me either. Shit, I'm going to whoop his ass for the second time this year. Jaden Daniels balled out with a 138.5 range, 196 yards up there, 1 touchdown. That man was 14 for 16 for the field and an 87-yard pass completion percentage as well. On the ground, Cross Key Merritt had 11 attempts, 13 yards, 2 touchdowns. Hey, they weren't long, but they added up. Up in the playoff, everything fucking count. Terry McLaurin added with 1 reception for 29 yards and 1 touchdown. We're going to go over here to the Eagles, man, see how he played. That's my homie Keon. Cal McCoy, the rookie, added 63.7 range, 213 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. He seen Damon out there. Shaquan Barkley was held in place. 8 attempts for 40 yards and no touchdowns. He shut that shit down. 1 touchdown for Devontae Smith and 1 touchdown for Dallas as well. I said Keon. The Eagles will lose this against the Commanders for the second time. 21-15. Detroit went to Atlanta, and Atlanta wasn't having that shit. They like, hey, it's hot down here. If you think you about to come up in this stadium and beat us, you got us fucked up. Hey, Atlanta came out, balled the fuck out. Michael Penix Jr. had a 97.6 range, 161 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. That man was 9 for 14 from the field, 6 pass completion. Bajan added 5 attempts for 10 yards, 2 attempts for 11 yards, man. This was more of a defensive game. Drake London added that 1 touchdown. Defense win ball games, 1 pick. Jared Goff, that's all it takes to fuck up a game, man. That's all I got to say, bro. We gonna go over to shock these Detroit Lions, man, see what they did. Damn, how you go to the pad? There we go. Jared Goff played with a 52-point range, 192 yards up and down, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. That man was 15 for 31 from the field. It's just horrible up in the playoffs. You got to do better passing with that shit. Rushing, Jameer Gibbs, 7 attempts, 33 yards. That man was held in fucking place. He was not going for that shit. Sam Laporta had 5 receptions. Sam Laporta had 5 receptions for 74 yards, no touchdowns. Only touchdown, it was by Amon St. Brown. 1 reception, 3 yards, 1 touchdown. As the Lions could not prevail up in this win, Atlanta would move to the conference championship to play the Commanders. Now, this is where shit get tricky. This is the game of the fucking year. The game of the fucking year. I tell you, Atlanta had this game won. This was a close game. Jalen Daniels played with 104.6 range, 351 yards, up in the air, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Won his best game, but he was trying to be out there to play. 26 completions, 37 attempts, 70% pass completion as well. He did his shit, man. On the ground, Krowski Merritt had 15 attempts for 65 yards and 1 touchdown, man. He was trying to help that man receiving. Terry fucking McLean, he just came out like, fuck it. Y'all ass don't want to do shit, I'm going to take over this fucking game. 5 receptions for 77 yards and 3 fucking touchdowns in the playoffs is fucking insane. Michael Thompson added, his old ass added 4 receptions for 100 yards, no touchdowns. But hey, that shit add up. That motherfucker was moving his ball. Kadarius Toney, 5 receptions, 63 yards. Krowski added 7 receptions, 54 yards. He was just sharing the wealth. No touchdowns to none of these motherfuckers. Like, possessions matter. But this motherfucker Terry McLean balled the fuck out for that man. We go over to the Falcons, see how he jacked this fucking game. Or should we say EA? I'm just playing, Commanders. Good shit, bro. Michael Penix Jr. played with a 97.3 range, 260 yards up in the air, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. That man was 12 for 21 from the field, 57 pass completion percentage. Bajan was held in fucking check. 11 attempts for 57 yards, only added 1 touchdown. Michael Penix had to step the fuck up on the rushing. 6 attempts, 27 yards, 2 big rushing touchdowns. That shit mattered in the playoffs, but it wasn't enough for this man to prevail to get this fucking win. Commanders like, I need to get to the Super Bowl to see those fucking Jags. Anything is fucking necessary. As you can see, Kyle Pitts had 4 receptions for 83 yards, 1 touchdown. Morrison had 2 receptions, 49 yards, 1 touchdown. It just wasn't fucking enough to get that, man. Wasn't fucking enough to get there. As the Commanders will prevail to move to the Super Bowl. We're going to go over here and swing to the AFC. The Dolphins versus the Bengals. I believe this was like, did they play this or was this a force? But I think they played this. Joe Burrow played with an 89.3 range, 233 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. 22 for 35 from the field, 62 yards pass completion percentage. Rushing was held in check. Receivers. Zach Moss had 1 touchdown, every reception 56 yards. T. Higgs had 3 receptions, 32 yards, 1 touchdown. We're going to go and switch over to these fucking Dolphins. Tua did Tua shit, 102.3 range, 241 up in the air, 2 touchdowns, 4 fucking pick. I said Tua did Tua shit. That motherfucker out there playing with CTE. His ass throwing touchdowns and pick. He ain't give a fuck. He got the game won. Devon Achane added 9 attempts, 70 yards, 1 touchdown. Go over to this receiver. Tyreek Hill had 2 receptions, 89 yards, 1 touchdown. Jaden Water added 3 receptions, 25 yards, 1 touchdown. As the Dolphins will get this upset win over those fucking Bengals, 31-24, and they advance. Now, this man, Steelers, bro, you talked all that shit. Baltimore Ravens came in town. No, you went in there. He stumped your ass. 92.0 from Lamar Jackson rain. 175 yards up in the air, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. It ain't fucking matter. It was a fucking shutout. That's all that fucking matter. Derrick Henry had 12 attempts for 52 yards, 1 touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 2 receptions, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. Mark Andrews bum ass, 2 receptions, 60 yards, 1 touchdown. Your old ass need to retire. And as you see, Zay Flowers was held in check, but it ain't really fucking matter because he got that dub, man. He got that dub. Will Howard did not do Will Howard shit this game. That motherfucker seen ghosts through 4 picks, no touchdowns. Motherfucker was off of Xanax or something, I don't know. The running was held in check. Shit ain't happen. It don't matter. Let's get the fuck out the Steelers. Got his ass whooped 31-0, just like the Bears got his ass whooped 21-0. Both of us shut out. As you can see, we up in that same place. Look. Crazy as fuck, bro. You gotta talk about shit. The Chiefs went over there and played the Colts. The Colts couldn't get this shit done as Pat Mahomes, Patty, did this thing with a 142.5 range, 295 yards up in there, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks. That man was 22 for 25 from the field, down there played perfect, doing that motherfucker. 88 pass completion percentage as well. The rushing, Isaiah Pacheco added 13 attempts, 73 yards, 1 touchdown. Pat Mahomes added 1 attempt, 2 yards, 1 touchdown. Receiving, Xavier Worthy had 7 receptions, 112 yards, 1 touchdown. Travis Kelce, old ass, 8 receptions, 110 yards, 1 touchdown. The cheese is on the fucking block. Just to let y'all know, the cheese is on the fucking block. I'm helping you out. I'm promoting for you. Defense played, had 1 pick, 2 pick, 3 picks. That's the cheese to get that fucking dub. Move on to play the fucking Jaguars. Now, it was a different game as you can see. Jaguars played the Chiefs. They had home field advantage. Trevor Lawrence came out and that bitch like, what the fuck these boys doing? I'm about to send their ass back where the fuck they came from. That boy played with a 158.3 range, 321 yards, 3 touchdowns. That man was 14 for 18 for the field, 77 pass completion percentage as well. On rushing, you already know, Travis ATM had 7 attempts, 62 yards, 2 touchdowns. 2 broke tackles, 36 was his long. Trevor Lawrence added 7 attempts, 10 yards, 1 touchdown. Go list receptions, man. Brian Thompson Jr., that motherfucker been a top receiver all year. 4 receptions, 118 yards, 1 touchdown. Oh, shit. Oh, man, stranger. 3 receptions, 94 yards, 2 touchdowns. What Travis Hunt? Oh, there you go. 4 receptions, 59 yards, no touchdown. Damn, you got that. You won big like this defense. I knew it had to be in defense. 2 picks right here. 1 pick right there. You had any forced fumbles? I wouldn't even be surprised if you did. Yeah, it don't really matter. We ain't gonna go over the cheese stats. Jaguars bust his ass 45-18 to move on to the division championship. Dolphins and the Ravens actually was a good ass game, but the Ravens ain't give a fuck. His ass saw this ass 1-2-3 Cancun. Yeah, that's where your ass going. Lamar Jackson came out, played with a 77.7 range, 165 yards up in the air, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. 70 was his long. That man was 9 for 19 from the field. Pass completion percentage was a fucking 47, as you can see. Derrick Henry had 7 attempts, 79 yards. That we call that health and fucking check. He couldn't do shit. It ain't matter. He got that dub. Mark Andrews, old ass, added 3 receptions, 84 yards, 2 touchdowns. Devontae Walker added 2 receptions, 41 yards, 1 touchdown. Go over to these Dolphins, see what Tua ass is doing with that CTE shit. That man played with a 99.8 range, 236 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. All right, they gave his ass medicine this game. He had a long of 70, 15 for 22 from the field, played with a pass completion percentage of 68. Devon A-Chain had 9 attempts for 9 yards. That shit horrible. 1 touchdown. You need to do better with that, man. Jalen Waddle added 4 receptions, 125 yards, 1 touchdown. It wasn't a fucking enough. As you can see, Baltimore Ravens advanced to the fucking AFC Championship. And we're going to talk about this now. AFC Championship was a good-ass game. You had the Jaguars versus the Ravens. Jags had to play his best. He had to play a good-ass game to get there. The Jags played, Trevor Lawrence played with a 135.4 range, 279 yards up and up, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. 70 was his long. That man was 16 for 22 from the field, 72-yard percentage, pass completion percentage. Rushing wasn't there. Don't need to talk about it. Brian Thompson Jr. did what the fuck he had to do. 3 receptions, 151 yards, and 2 fucking touchdowns. Travis Hunter added 7 receptions, 119 yards, 1 touchdown. And Stringent, whoever the fuck his name, added 4 receptions, 48 yards, 2 touchdowns. I have to learn, Brenton Stringent, I think. 4 receptions, 48 yards, 2 touchdowns. Shared the fucking wealth. 2-2-1. Motherfuckers out there balling out. And as you can see, the Jaguars, number 1 seed, will go to the championship to play the Washington Commanders, number 1 seed. As we get ready for all season, as we get ready for the Super Bowl, these 2 motherfuckers been balling out all year. But the question is, who gonna be the greatest to win it all? And I'm gonna just say my pick up in this. I was the only motherfucker to beat this guy, but that don't even fucking matter. That man, the Jaguars, is gonna win the Super Bowl. That's all I got to say. And I'm out this bitch.